Hello, and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at, well, we're going to be playing Forza Horizon 2, talking about Forza Horizon 3, because we're going to talk about an interesting subject today. We're going to talk about DLC, we're going to talk about the future of what we would assume that the game may, where it may go. The comment section is going to be a little bit of a, kind of like a predictions type area of where we all think the game is going to go, and kind of like how we can discuss it. And I know the game's not out yet, but this video is primarily, like I said, it's about speculation. It's about just kind of getting our ideas out there so that maybe we can actually discover some ideas for the game that may not have been talked about yet. So, without any further ado, let's set off in our LFA, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just floor it in the tunnel right now because it sounds glorious. So good! Oh my god, so good! Okay. Anyway, so the rest of this video, well, is not going to be spent hitting Mercedes E-classes. But, no, we're going to go ahead and what we're going to be doing is talking about, like I said, speculating about where we think the game is going to go DLC-wise, what they're going to add on to the game, and as far as, like, just some vehicle packs that I can think of right off the top of my head, I would like to see a truck pack. I would like to see a truck pack. I love sports cars, I love supercars, I love race cars, but I would love to see trucks supported really a little bit more than they ever have been before, and we're seeing that with utes, because obviously it's Australia. They have to support the utes more than they have before, and they're going to. They've already shown us that they are, but moreover from that, I would like to see more, obviously we got more utes, but more trucks, more pickup trucks, even diesel pickup trucks, which is not that far-fetched considering the fact that we have the Hummer H1 in the game, which uses a Duramax diesel. So, I mean, it's no far-fetched idea to think that it's possible that at some point we may see, like, a Silverado 2500 Duramax put into the game that you could upgrade in whatever way you would want to, hopefully. I mean, eventually, at some point, I would like, call me a redneck for wanting this, but I would like to see the trio of Power Stroke, Cummins, and Duramax in represented in Forza for a first time, and I think a Forza Horizon game is the best way to have those represented, because they wouldn't really make much sense in a Forza Motorsport game. But in Horizon, oh, that was bad. In Horizon, they would actually be a really cool addition, because if you actually take a look at all of the different parts that are out there for those trucks, like especially suspension-wise, I mean, think, do I want a 6-inch lift or an 8-inch lift? Do I want to run 37-inch tires? Do I want to run 40-inch tires? Do I want to only run 35-inch tires? So you get this whole lifted truck game going on, like lifted truck scene going on within the game, and you could have, light bars, you could have, like, and I'm just brainstorming right now, but the ability to do, like, all of your lighting, you could have tire carriers in the back. I mean, none of this stuff is far-fetched for Forza Horizon. See, that's why I'm thinking that it may be possible, and that's why I'm putting the idea out there that, lifted diesel trucks could actually be a thing. I think they could. If you guys think that they could, let me know in the comment section below if you think they could be and why you think they'd be a good addition to the game, because I think they would be. I really do. Now, something else I would like to be able to see as well. One thing I'm excited for is wide bodies. I am so over the moon about wide bodies. You guys have no idea. The fact that they're there, they're going to be in the game. We got Rocket Bunny, we got Liberty Walk. I mean, it's just going to be absolutely freaking massive. I'm going to be, anything in my garage that has the option to be wide-bodied will be wide-bodied. So, just a disclaimer right off the bat, and I'll be doing so many wide-body builds. Oh my god, I cannot wait. It's going to be just bonkers with the wide-body builds we're going to be able to do. Now, in talking about the wide-body builds, I want to see them add more wide bodies as the game goes on. So not necessarily have to add more cars, but they could add, like, say for example, as Rocket Bunny comes out with more kits, they could add more Rocket Bunny kits to the game. I mean, as Liberty Walk comes out with more kits, they could add more kits to the game. I think that would be a really nice addition, and it would be a really nice way to continue to support the game without necessarily having to make more cars, because making a car is a complicated process. It takes a while. It's very time consuming. And I feel like if they were going to make more of those wide-body kits, that would be a really interesting way for them to continue to support the current car list without having to add on to it. So that's definitely something I would like to see them explore more and actually see be explored. Now, another thing that I'm curious about too is like with the off-road stuff. I mean, we've already seen in a couple of screenshots that there's a Jeep JKU Wrangler in the game, and I'm curious as to what we're going to be able to do with that, right? I mean, do we have a variety of suspension lifts? Do we have a variety of different, tire sizes? Do we have a variety of of lighting, of off-road lights, for example? Can we decide between if we want KC daylighters or rigid LED light bars? I mean, not necessarily, KC and rigid, but just, actual, like, spotlights, circular lights, or LED bars, or LED pods, and I think that would be a really cool way to kind of get the off-road community into the game a little bit, because the off-road people, they love their lights. I'm just going to tell you right now, and Jeep Guy can back me up on this. The off-road guys, they love their lights. Lights are like, I won't say they're everything to the off-road guys, but they're a big deal. To a lot of off-road guys, lights are a big deal. I mean, if they don't have their lights, then, then they're not going to be anywhere near as happy with building a Jeep or building a Range Rover. Well, not necessarily a Range Rover, but a Land Rover, like a Defender or something. Which, speaking of that, I would love to be able to see some challenging terrain that would be something that, like, you have to be lifted to go up here, or you have to have, at least 37-inch tires to get over there. And it would be a really cool way to get these expeditions going, or, like, meetups where it's, like, you could say, for example, go on a cruise, like, along the coastline, along the highways in your supercars and your sports cars, and then when you get to an off-road area, you'll be like, oh, okay, we need to switch to our Jeeps, we need to switch to our trucks, we need at least 37-inch off-road tires to continue, and it would add a really nice dynamic to it, I think, and it's something that I haven't really seen be explored in a Forza title, but I think it would be, oh god, that didn't go well. I haven't spun this thing out in forever. What did I hit? Is it that Mercedes? Oh no, the Bugatti hit me. That makes more sense. And even in stock form with an exhaust and an intake, and that's it. Well, exhaust, intake, lowered, and wheels. That's all that's done to this LFA. Still magnificent. This thing doesn't really need much. It doesn't need anything, really, from the factory. I mean, it's... Okay, what the hell? Alright. I'm disappointed in myself for that. I'm quite disappointed in myself for that. I'm gonna go back and do it again. Normally, I get that corner every time because it's a super fun corner, right? It's a super fun corner, and I'm not okay with that. But anyways, so just to close out, I feel like the off-road stuff, like lighting and lift kits and stuff like that. Really, I forgot to change down to second gear. Damn, that was amateur. Anyway, but I feel like the lift kits, the lighting, the suggestion of maybe adding more wide bodies over time, and just all sorts of things like that, just like the little ways to support the game, I feel like would really make a difference. And I feel like if you guys either want to back up any of those ideas or let me know your own ideas in the comment section below. And who knows, we can tweak this video at turn 10. We can get our suggestions out there and really hopefully maybe get some of these suggestions put into the game at some point. So, I mean, even the diesel truck idea, I don't think that's too ridiculously wild or far-fetched. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more daily videos like this one. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later and hope you guys enjoyed.